My full name is Trudy Guinan. I'm currently a nurse consultant at Clatterbridge Cancer Centre, specialising in the field of Immuno-Oncology. I've been a nurse for about 18 and a half years, and I've been at the Cancer Centre for 14 years now. CCC has helped me quite substantially in my career, starting off from when I came to the Trust as a senior SACT delivery nurse. They supported me by helping me, give me the opportunity to start my Advanced Clinical Practice Masters, which I then went on to fulfil the whole Masters, and CCC has also supported me with career progression through different roles at the Trust. So I started off, as I said, as a SACT delivery nurse. I was then given the opportunity to train as an advanced nurse practitioner, and then I was given the opportunity to become a lead nurse, setting up the immunotherapy service here at Clatterbridge. And now I've been given a role as the first immuno-oncology nurse consultant in the country. I didn't actually realise that I wanted to be a nurse at first. I actually wanted to be a midwife, and then I couldn't get onto the midwifery degree, so I went on to do my nurse training, and quite simply did my first placement and realised the impact you can make in people's lives, and that just inspired me to become a nurse, and that's when I fell in love with nursing. And how's my role changed over the years? Well, I think what's changed for me is going from a senior chemo nurse on working on a ward to then going into more senior roles and discovering more about the operational side of how the NHS works, having to develop skills in writing business cases. And one of the big changes in my role over the years has been that I've actually about 3.5 years ago, I was given the opportunity to develop the immunotherapy service at Clatterbridge Cancer Centre, which is the first service of its kind in the country. And I think so that's how I've really, my role has adapted over the years, going from something that was very much patient focused and clinical on a day-to-day basis to then developing those skills to be able to develop from an operational and a leadership point of view. So I think the advice I'd give to nurses starting out in their career now is that anything is possible. I never thought that I'd be, when I started out as a trainee NHS nurse all those years ago, that I would ever have the opportunity to become a nurse consultant and also have my first journal article published in the British Journal of Nursing. And those two things I couldn't have done without the support and the encouragement of Clatterbridge Cancer Centre, and the fact that they believed in me and gave me the opportunity to do that. And I think any nurse starting out on their career path, regardless of whether they want to stay and work on the wards, or they want to go down the management career pathway or the advanced nurse practitioner, that just believe in themselves and that anything is possible. I think it's important to invest in nurses as people and also as a profession from a holistic approach, ensuring that we've got a nice place to work. We also need to look after the health and well-being of our staff, and all of this will help them professionally, and also it'll enable us to look at their individual talents and skills, encouraging them to be the best and the happiest that they can be. The people that supported me throughout my nursing career that I'd like to thank are, first and foremost, my friends and my family, who I couldn't have done or achieved what I've achieved without them. Also, I'd like to thank so many people at the Clatterbridge Cancer Centre that have supported me throughout my career and given me the opportunity to excel in the area that I have. And I think finally, the one person that I would like to extend a huge thank you to is Dr. Anna Olsen-Brown, for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to push the immunotherapy service forward, and mentoring me throughout that process and enabling me to be the best and happiest person that I can be. I'd just like to say Happy International Nurses Day to all my fellow nurses.